So we have been talking about a thing called structure, okay? And I've got a few people on here that may not have been on here a few times last week, and that's okay, all right? But I call it structure. It's where I've got five, and where five stops, a color changes. Remember that? Okay? And then after the color change, we'll go five more. And then if we keep going bigger, we'll have another color change. At every five, there's a color change. Okay? All right, and that's what we kind of used the last week a lot. Okay? Today on Zern, when you do your lesson on Zern, it's not going to use structure like this. Okay? It's going to have, and they're purple, but I don't have my purple ones out. It's going to have them looking like this. Okay? And it's really hard to see how many that is, isn't it? Okay? But if I know that there's a color change and there's five, then I can count that one very easily, and I don't have to count the red ones. I may just have to count the blue ones. Okay? So that's why I like using structure. Okay? But today's lesson on Zern is called Make 10. Okay? So let's talk about that. Let's say that we had the problem 9 plus, let's say it's 5. Okay? So I'm going to take this, and that's a 10, but I'm going to take this one away and put it here. For that's the 9, and this is the 5. Okay? All right. So I've got 9 plus 5, and I've built 9, and I've built 5. I know this is 9 because it's 5 and 4. And 5 and 4 is 9, and this is 5. Okay? Is one of these numbers really close to 10?
9.
Yeah, 9's really close to 10. How far away from 10 are we? 1. So watch. I'm just going to take one of these, and I'm going to put it over here and make that a 10. Okay? All right. Did I change the problem?
Yes.
Kinda, didn't I? Okay. So I took this 5 and I broke it into a 4 and that 1, and this part made a
10.
It made a 10. Okay. And I still got this 4, so I changed it to 10 plus 4. Okay. And that should be a really easy fact, right? Yeah, 10 and 4 is 14. Okay, when I assessed you all on the math, most everybody could tell me 10 plus 4 is 14 without having to count. Okay, you just know that fact, okay? So that's what we're gonna be making 10 today, to make these 10 facts, and that way we know them really easy, okay? All right, so that's what we're working on today. Any questions so far?
No.
No? All right. So I'm going to put a problem here. I want you to think about it in your mind, okay? How are we going to make 10? So let's go. 8 plus 5. All right. I don't want to hear answers. Okay? I want you thinking in your mind which number is closest to 10, and how can I make that number a 10? Think about it.
8.
Don't say that loud. All right, and let's see here. Let me bring up my one thing, and it'll pick a person for me. It picked me. That's not going to work. It picked me again. It likes me today. There we go. All right, pick Zoe Glasscock. Zoe, can you unmute and tell me which one, the 8 or the 5, is closest to 5 or 10? I'm sorry. Zoe, you know how to unmute? If you take your mouse and put it at the bottom of your screen, a white bar will come up, and there's a microphone there that'll probably be red. There you go. Say something, Zoe.
8 plus 2?
All right, I've got 8 plus 5. So you're saying that 8 needs a 2?
No.
If I had 2 more, that 8 would be a 10, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to take this and say, all right, there's 8. And I'm going to take a 5. Okay. And Zoe told me to take 2 out of the 5 to put over here with the 8, and it makes 10. Okay. So I'm going to show that right here. Okay. That I've got 3 over here, and I took these 2 right here and put them with the 8. Okay, so I had 8 plus 2 equals 10. And have I used the 3 yet?
No.
No, so I have to add 3, and I get
13.
13. That was an easy fact, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, good job. All right. Any questions?
No.
No. All right. So, notice what I'm doing here. Okay, I've got this fact. Okay, and I'm tearing the 5 apart, aren't I? Okay, I'm tearing it apart into pieces that I can use.